What's up, internet? Here at the Stormville tag sale day, basically a flea market where a whole bunch of people set up, garage sale style, just in flea market format, I guess. So less flea market vendors, more regular folk. Probably not gonna film too much here just because there's a lot of FOMO, fear of missing out. Even right now, as I approach this booth, I'm like, I should probably stop and hurry up. As unknown video game hunter would say, score. Okay, some of the games.
$28.
It was very foggy today. See that? Generally, I've never seen before. Gotta apologize for the horrible filming I did. I was at the flea market for well over 3 hours walking around, and I came back with like less than 2 minutes worth of clips. This last vendor that I filmed here, that you probably saw from the thumbnail just because it's the most interesting thing that I got on camera, his prices were a little bit too high, and he also had shown up pretty much one of the last vendors that set up. So I had already spent like the majority of my money, and I asked him how much the Secret of Mana was, and he said over 300, which I'm pretty sure it's not going for that much. Alright guys, got all this stuff. Whole bunch of Marvel Legends and Black Series in here. But I have to eat my bacon, egg, and cheese. Thanks for watching. No, just kidding. We're gonna take this all back home and take a better look at it. But seriously though, bacon, egg, and cheese. It's New York, gotta. First time sitting. It is now 9:45. I've been walking around this flea market nonstop since about 6:10 in the morning. We're gonna take a look at what we have when we get home and what we should expect it to be worth, whether I'm selling or keeping it. Some of it I'm actually keeping. But we saw a lot of cool things today. This is probably my favorite day at the flea market that I've had here. I don't know if it's my best because it's going to be hard to beat the bin of Transformers that we were eating off of for quite a while, profit-wise. But this was a lot of fun. I'm not going to miss it again, ever. At least in my mind, I'm not going to miss it again. I've definitely skipped it a couple times, but you can't sleep on it. You guys should sleep on it because this is mine here. I know there's someone in the comments now that's, probably has been here and thinks it's his. How do I see it? I look here, but it's not looking directly at you. Where do I look directly at you? Right there. There we go. Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. This is mine. No. Anyway, weird shit aside, I'm gonna eat this bacon, egg, and cheese, head home. One thing I would say, I think I had my best game find today already, putting the cart before the horse, was Alien Infestation on the DS. It's about $100 game, and the way it worked out, I walked up to the table as they were putting the stuff out, and then someone else who would definitely have bought it, theoretically, because there was a Pokemon game with it also. So even if he didn't know it was worth it, he would have at least bought that one. Anyway, if I'd been 30 seconds later or a minute ahead of where I was, I would have missed it completely. So the people that will say stuff like it's not luck, like there's no luck involved in hunting a flea market, hunting garage sales, they don't know what they're talking about, because I'm going to tell you, I'm not the best. I'm all right. I'm very unlucky usually, but in the instances in which I'm able to recognize it. Like, that was incredibly lucky that I walked up when I did, because usually I'd be there to bless someone else's deal. I've been calling myself with my friends lately the patron saint of flea markets. If you're finding a deal at a flea market and it's video game related, look up, and I'm probably there smiling or frowning down upon you, not getting the deal myself. So it's nice to have not had that happen today, from the best of my knowledge. Saw some really cool things, talked to some great people. Let's see what we got. All right, so while you guys decide to devastate that like button, I gotta get a better thing to say. Let's take a look at let's do this in batches, because we got a lot of stuff. It's not all gonna fit in my light box here. I'm just noticing this damage on this box is on. That's unfortunate. But we paid $15 for this. If I were able to sell it on Amazon, which I probably can't now, I'd get about, I think it was $45 for it. I'll have to check eBay. And then we have a whole bunch of Speed Champions built sets that I don't know cars. I'm not a car guy. I don't know if anything here is special. I paid $15 for all 6 of them, which seemed like a really good deal just based on it being Lego. Alright, next up, before we get to the more interesting things, got 3 Buffy sets for $5 each, brand new sealed for Amazon. Best of the X Division twin pack from TNA Wrestling, that was also for Amazon, was $5. A bunch of Star Trek magazine, 1 through 15, and then a random outlier. Should probably go for in the range of like $40 to $50. I paid $10 for the stack, as well as this random Fangoria magazine that got put in the pile. I guess it's kind of cool because it has Doom creature on it. Some sort of Doom creature. Yeah. And the best find media-wise there was $5 for Planet of the Apes film collection Blu-ray. It goes for about $100 on Amazon. Alright, up next we have a bunch of toys that I was able to pick up there. For $5 I got these Clayface Imagine X figures. I know I've sold the regular one with his accessory for $20 plus. These were $5 total. My first find there was this Rubik's Revolution Cube. I just kind of blind bought it for $5. It goes for like $15. It's nothing special. For $15, we got NECA Gremlins Gizmo, which will be on my shelf. Might save it for around Christmas because it's kind of a Christmassy figure. And I've just dropped it on the floor. Good thing I open these things and don't collect the boxes. So then from one vendor, the rest of these figures here I got for $60 total, which is a crazy deal when you think about it. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 figures for $60. 5 of which are larger figures. I got 2 different Hulks. I got I believe this is the Walgreens thing that people like that I actually don't prefer. It might be Build-A-Figure Groot, the Wampa, which is going to be a keep. I don't think I need this Luke. He has kind of a horrible face, even even besides the attack. Like, it's not really a cool displayed figure, but I don't really need it. We got Negasonic Teenage Warhead and Deadpool, which are probably going to be for sale because I don't really do MCU now that they are MCU. Unignited Johnny Storm, a Stormtrooper, a First Order Trooper, which I'll probably get rid of, and the Wolverine that came in, I assume the 2-pack with this Hulk, because he has the Hulk hands and jacket with him. So, and the guy was saying they went together. So $60 for all those, not bad at all. All right, to wrap up this video, let's go over the video game stuff I found today. So I don't actually know the condition of this. So this is the Guitar Hero on tour for the DS. I don't know what's going on in here. It's like, I believe it's sealed, but it feels like it's been a little bit of water damage. It's like a thick cardboard, but it's got some waviness to it. I don't know. $5. I'll take a risk on it. This stack of games here, I was eyeballing Last of Us Remastered and Lego Incredibles, and they're just like $5 each, or if you want the entire stack, just give us 20. And I was just like, that's probably not that bad. No actual clue if I got on that, but who knows? Especially since they keep remaking The Last of Us, so I don't even know if this is not the best version of The Last of Us anymore because it's on PS5. $5 for disc-only Marvel Ultimate Alliance on PS3. $1 each on this stack of games here. And then the best find, video game-wise at least. We got Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Time, and Alien Infestation, which honestly, I remember, I think every time I see this game, I have to mention that I got this at Suncoast back in the day. I believe it was Suncoast, one of the last ones in Connecticut that was in business for like $5 on clearance. Just a random pickup. It was a nothing game back then. But now that the developer, Way Forward, has made a name for themselves, people are into this. So it goes for just over $100 usually, which is pretty cool. Paid $15 each for those, had to pay up a little. And like I said before, it was only a matter of like 30 seconds and these would have been someone else's. So you definitely got to get lucky a little bit at the flea market, especially a big one like that. And this flea market is probably the largest I've been to. I walked it from 6:15, I believe it was, in the morning to about 10:45. And I did not really take a break at all in between, other than to drop stuff off at my car. So I think I did pretty good. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite find is from this week. And I'll be seeing you. Oh yeah, I forgot I also got this $13 Xbox bag, which you saw in likely the intro.